Sublime, you know, and Tupac, you know, just hip hop. Like, I'm a very lyrical person, and lyrics mean a lot to me. That's what I hope that people get from our music, is because it has to mean something to me. And, you know, there's so many Alice in Chains, you know, so many out there you mentioned. Rob Zombie, just original people with their own ideas, and you don't look for somebody to tell them what to do. You know, they do their own thing. Those are some of the greats over here, in my opinion.
Hey.
Me, I guess I don't. I have a lot of influence as far as drummers: Neil Peart, Travis Barker, John Bonham, Danny Carey. But I mean, my influences span as far as I love music. I love singing, Aaron Lewis and Brad Dill from Boston and Rush, and I mean a lot of classic rock, and Eddie Van Halen and Ted Nugent especially. But I don't know, my influences span a long way, but you know, I just love musicians all around, just the talent that they have. I don't know.
As long as you're singing and writing about something, and to me, my biggest respect for musicians is writing your own music and not just being a face on a television set. Is my biggest thing.
Okay. What did you guys remember playing or singing when you guys were kids?
I think the first thing that every guitarist learns on the guitar is "Smoke on the Water." I mean, you can't beat that riff. I mean, I'm not a man for covers. I mean, I couldn't play a cover if it would have saved my life. But you tell me to play "Smoke on the Water," and that's the only one I know. It's every time you pick up a guitar and learn something, that's the first riff that every guitarist has to learn. The "Smoke on the Water." It's an unbeatable riff.
I remember my dad. He would always, we'd just be riding in his car, and he'd always play a game. It was like, "Quick, who is it?" And I sucked so bad when I was a little bit. But now I can do anything, and it's like anything from 1960 to now, and I'll just be able to name anything. It's not just from voices; it's from guitars, drums. I can tell who it is by their style, and it's hard to say who I grew up singing with because I love so many musicians. It's sort of like the last question. It's just like, as long as you're about something real and you actually have the talent, then I'll sing. I love it. I love listening to it. Music's a drug for me. It's just nothing I can really say about that.
It's crazy because me and my dad have collected football cards our whole life, and I still remember when I was a kid, he'd buy a pack of football cards, and if he didn't collect them and I liked the player, he would just have the radio going and ask me if he was singing the song, and if I got it right, he would give me the football card. And it was weird how that works, and I don't know. I just learned to appreciate all music, I guess. I don't know. You gotta have it, even if you don't prefer it, you gotta have an appreciation for all genres of music in order to be a musician.
What are your goals as a band you want to accomplish?
I think I would like to do what every band I think would like to do is be signed by a record company, but not to be far-fetched. I think in basic terms of what a band should be focused on is being good at what they do, and the only way to do that is actually play in a bigger city where you have a bigger fan base to actually reach the goal that every band obviously wants to be signed. That's why they get together and play music. They love the music, but they want to be signed. So I think to get there, you have to play in a bigger venue and with bigger bands and press and work together to get to where you want to be. And I think that's
Doing what you love. We all basically, explained how we basically all grew up on it. Bloodlines, all of us had it, and born into it. And I would rather have music than any drug or substance in the world, really. And yeah, like you said, we signed. It's like my voice, our voice, message to be heard. It's not just about record sales or your face on television, but that there's an actual message that needs to be heard. Besides, hey, we have the number one club hit, but in 6 months it's not going to do anything. I want to be one of those who's going to be around and remembered for a while and years to come. Like those guys really contributed something to music compared to what you just hear over and over and over and over again on the radio that you never hear again.
Yeah, I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I want to keep going and just produce album after album and just keep the momentum going. Never slow down, because if you slow down,
And I know there's millions. I know there's millions, billions probably people that feel the same way as we do. That it's about more than that. That's why there's Sirius Octane. That's why there's all these radio stations that don't have commercials and that don't worry about sponsors and all that, because they just play straight up music and stuff that means something compared to just, listen to this music, wear this clothing, buy this mascara. Not to sound cynical, but to me, that's not what music's about.
it's not.